I'm delighted today to have yoga teacher Ashleigh here today. So we're going to be talking about the benefits of yoga, pre- and postnatal yoga. And thank you, PregOmega, for sponsoring this whole series of talks. Ashleigh's our last speaker. So the other talks is also still on our Facebook page if you want to go back and have a look at them. We were just chatting, Rueda, who was our speaker on Friday, was actually Ashleigh's midwife. So I feel like we've created a little family here of pregnancy and birth people. Okay, and so some of the nicest news is that PregOmega is sponsoring a massive Babies Are Us voucher for one lucky participant. It's worth 2,500 Rand. So if you're pregnant, that is going to be super useful. I mean, that's nappies for quite a while if you want to go and shop for that. But you have to participate in the comments during the talk to stand a chance to win this huge voucher that PregOmega is sponsoring for us. So thank you, PregOmega. And we only have a few minutes, so I'm going to go right over to Ashleigh and say, Ashleigh, I'm a massive yoga fan. Also used to teach. I've done it for my whole life. Yoga is like one of the best things in my life. And during pregnancy, I mean, wow. So, yeah, can you just take us through it for benefits, whatever?
Definitely I can. So yoga was a massive thing in my life as well. And when I fell pregnant with my first child, it's only natural for me to look for pregnancy yoga, and then I discovered all the benefits and was like, this has to be out there. More people need to do it. We all know exercise is good for us. We all know exercise in pregnancy is good for us, but what exercise do we do? We'll get scared. What do we don't know? And yoga is it's an all-round strength, mobility, flexibility. It can help with the back pain. It can help with the circulation, blood pressure. It can help with weight gain, birth prep.
Yeah.
If you're heading towards that, and the stronger you are before you give birth, the better your recovery is after you give birth. So it helps long after you give birth.
Yeah.
It's also community. So when you go to exercise and you continue exercise as a pregnant woman, it can get quite lonely. No one else really knows what's going on. But if you're in a class of just pregnant women, you can see the people a few weeks ahead of you, a few weeks behind you. You can offer up what you've learned and learn from each other, and actually just go through this journey with moms that are doing what you're doing, which is, I think, the most important aspect.
Yeah. And I think for me too, Karen, the relaxation part of it and the breathing. You mentioned all the tough stuff,
yes.
But I'm going to man, the relaxation and breathing that comes with yoga, that's almost like my favorite.
I should have mentioned it.
But it's become my favorite bit.
No, but I should have mentioned it, because we start every class in my classes, we start every class with breathing, which just grounds you. Chaotic. You get all these to-do lists. There's so much to do in pregnancy. So it's just that moment to ground, connect with baby. We move, and then we end every class with a little meditation, which is also just calming, gives you some tools. I had a mom the other day that said she was sitting in an appointment waiting, the doctor was late.
Yeah.
And she just started her yoga breathing. She said, I just did it for a few minutes,
yes.
And I felt completely different. So it's just those tools as well that we give.
Yeah. And they kind of become part of your life, like you said, waiting at the doctor. I mean, I'll sometimes do a yoga pose in the queue. No one knows it's a yoga pose, but I'm standing there in mountain pose. So it's just an amazing skill to start developing. So I think if you've been a regular yogi, then you probably have a good idea of what to do. But maybe I want to ask, if you've never done yoga before, what advice do you have for someone who's not pregnant and who wants to start including yoga?
If you've never done yoga before, obviously don't sign up for a normal yoga class when you're pregnant, because they'll move at a pace that you won't be able to do. So look for a prenatal class. There's a lot around, and the instructors, they know what to do. They also understand the risks, the medical problems that you might be experiencing, or complications that you might be experiencing. So they can help make sure that you're safe, your baby's safe, and they can guide you through. And it's gentle. You said it sounded tough, but it's so gentle. We focus on easing the pains, opening your body up, relaxing, so you walk away feeling better and you can carry yourself and your baby into the week.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and it's not going to wipe you out. It's not that you're going to do the class in the morning and feel wiped out for the rest of the day. In fact, it kind of adds to your energy, and your serenity to deal with things.
We do some classes in the evenings, and the moms always go, "Oh, just go straight to bed." Because it just moves energy around in your body, and it helps you feel better. And I've had, so many moms that just say without the yoga they don't think they would have walked through the third trimester with such ease, because it just keeps everything moving
and lubricated.
And it doesn't matter what birth you're trying as well, because a lot of people think, it's only for people who want natural births. It's for all, it's for pregnancy. It's not, it's not just, it helps with your growing body, helps with your baby. And a calm mom, calm baby.
Yeah.
It's very important.
And calm birth.
And calm birth.
And calm birth. And I think what's important to mention as well, if you are going to go to a regular, say you're a member of a gym already and you are going to go to a regular class, always tell the instructor that you are pregnant. That's because you might not be showing yet. Always tell them. And things can be adapted around, around your...
There's always adaptations that can be made. Yes. And any good yoga instructor should be able to immediately give you options for things. But if you do go into a class and you're not sure, the number one things are don't do deep twists. So like twisting like this, because obviously you've got a baby there. And try not to do handstands and things like that. But everything else is accessible depending on your body. Is also listening to your body. If you feel dizzy or any sort of pain or something, you stop. You take a moment to reassess. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ashleigh. I kind of feel excited to go to a class. Come to class. Yes. And you can start at any point, right? You don't have to. It's not like if you don't start in your first trimester that you've not missed a boat or whatever. If someone's feeling inspired now and they're already in the second or third trimester, they could come.
Moms joined 39 weeks.
Oh wow!
They were suddenly felt like inspired to do so.
Okay.
So obviously the biggest thing is having your providers stamp of approval to do exercise. Because some complications mean that you're on bed rest or not. But as long as your provider says you're good to go, you're good to go.
You're good to go.
At any point.
Yeah. Lovely. Okay. We'll pop some details in the comments as well. Obviously, thank you so much, PregOmega. This has really been like a lovely 4 days of talks, and I hope you're all feeling inspired and strong and confident about the birth to come. And we'll also put Ashleigh's studio details in the comments as well for the Joburg moms, because we're in Joburg, but really there are classes and more and more of them compared to say like when I was pregnant more than 20 years ago.
Also offer online classes.
Yes, and online classes and even books. I mean, you don't even have to buy a book, like check at your library. Because even if you find a yoga pregnancy book, I found remember yoga is ancient. Okay, it's like 5,000 years old. So even if you find a yoga pregnancy book from the 70s, that stuff's still relevant. It's still good. It's not like there are major changes or anything. So you can also try that, I think, as an option. Yeah. Okay, so we'll pop some details in the comments, and remember you have to participate in the comments for a chance to win this voucher of 2,500 Rand from Babies Are Us, brought to you by PregOmega.